from New York, thank you. And good night from all of us at NBC News.
For tonight's 6 o'clock report, PM Magazine will not be seen tonight, but don't dare go away. We've got a great show lined up. It's coming up live from the Madison Hotel, the George Lindsay Weekend Kickoff. Phil Snow will be in about 35 seconds.
WSFA, TV 12, Montgomery. Live from the Madison Hotel, the George Lindsay Celebrity Weekend begins. With George Lindsay, Ernest Borgnine, Fred McMurray, David Huddleston, Ken Curtis, James Sicking, Jed Allen, Grandpa Jones, Ken Curtis, James MacArthur, Skiles and Henderson, Bum Phillips, Charlie McLendon, Roger Maris, and many more. Now, here's your host, Phil Snow.
And welcome to the Lindsay Weekend Begins. Things are running a bit behind schedule, but still we're going to meet a lot of these celebrities who have just the last few minutes arrived here in town on a plane from Hollywood. Most of them are still making their way here to the Madison Hotel. One of them has already made it, and maybe we can find out the whereabouts of George Lindsay. Mr. Ernest Borgnine has just arrived.
Hi. How are you? Who planted all the trees?
It's changed, hasn't it?
Boy, I'll say it's changed. Hey, but listen, we're back again for the Special Olympics, and it's not going to rain. It's not going to rain. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time again. And I tell you, just as soon as George gets here from the airport.
I guess that's where he is.
Yeah, he's at the airport. He came out to meet us all. And we've been flying ever since this morning. We left at about...
Was it raining in California?
Well, a little bit, yeah. We started having a nice little sunshine this morning, and then it started clouding over, and it looked just about rain again. We had, believe it or not, 30 inches this year, where we usually get only about 11.
Yeah.
So really, but there's no rain here, no rain, and we want all the people to come out for the Special Olympics.
Let's give the
and
schedule.
Especially tomorrow night, when we have that huge, huge rally down there at that, what is it?
We have the ladies tennis tournament at 8:30 tomorrow morning.
That's right.
Then the parade at 10:30 at Eastdale.
Uh-huh.
You got that. We'll have the movie party for the special kids at AUM, and then the tennis exhibition at Arrowhead at 11:30. The big stars show is at 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
That's the one I was talking about. And
That's right.
people, we really got to get out there, and everybody just crowd in, because it's all for one great cause, that Special Olympics for those kids. George Lindsay's kids, your kids, and mine, too.
Thank you, Ernest.
Thank you.
We'll return and talk to David Huddleston, James MacArthur, Roger Maris, and several others in just a minute.
Hey, what's the matter?
Nobody wanted seconds of their favorite pie.
Oh, bet you didn't use Crisco.
No, I used a bargain brand.
Really? Crisco is pure vegetable shortening.
And this is part animal fat.
Uh-huh.
Cholesterol.
Yeah, and look here. Crisco is 48 ounces. Yours is 42.
In the same size can.
Right. 42 ounces looks like Crisco's 48 because it's whipped with air. When they're both melted down and the extra air's removed.
Wow, my bargain brand comes up 6 ounces short. Not the bargain I thought.
Back to Crisco again?
You bet. Can't make a pie with a flakier crust.
Choose all vegetable Crisco and put your money on good taste every time.
Just because I rode away for a free bar of Safeguard doesn't mean everyone else can use it.
Give me a break, Dad. One try and I was hooked on the lather. Anyway, it's a free bar. Yeah. Why should you be the only one who gets all that Safeguard deodorant and soap protection? I tried it. I liked it. I need it. And don't forget, the fresh scent.
Well, what about these soaps you paid good money for?
They just don't have that combination of rich lather and great protection like Safeguard does. Here, it's a little small.
Better a small Safeguard than no Safeguard.
See for free how great Safeguard is. Write free Safeguard, Post Office Box 8000, Clinton, Iowa, for a bat-sized bar coupon. Then watch Safeguard become the smallest soap in your house.
Spell out this message and save hundreds of dollars this month at Rug and Shade. Famed Oriental designs, area rugs, and many best-selling carpets are yours from Karastan for up to 1/3 off. In this world, there are many carpets, but only one Karastan. And only one Karastan sale. The Karastan sale, in progress at Rug and Shade on the Eastern Bypass.
Still no George Lindsay. We will just press on. Let me introduce the folks around, beginning over. Well, Gordy Tapp just walked in. Have a seat there, Gordy. Just sit down there. That's fine. Gordy Tapp, Roger Maris next to Gordy. David Huddleston, the man with a microphone there. Hello, David. James MacArthur to my right. And on the left over here, James Sicking. How do we say that?
Sicking, just like you said.
This is, of course, the captain on Hill Street Blues. I'll just talk to him a minute if you don't mind. We're glad you made it. This is your first trip.
It is my first trip, yes.
And we're all aware of the remarkable success of Hill Street Blues. I guess what I want to know is, are you really like that?
I think I resent the question. No, I'm not. I'm close to it, but I'm not like it.
Are you a golfer?
Yes, I am a golfer.
Serious? Casual?
Well, I play a pretty good game. I won the LPGA last week with out at the DI in Las Vegas. We came in 12 under par.
You're a golfer. Well, this tournament we will have on Sunday is not a golf tournament, so relax. Will the cast be intact for the next season of Hill Street Blues?
As far as I know, they will be. I hope they will be. They're very important people in my life. I don't think there'll be any changes. I'll be surprised if there are. It's too good a show to leave.
It certainly is, and it's really, I guess, has enjoyed some kind of fantastic popularity in a very short time.
Well, we had a little bit of a tough time the first year out, but as soon as we got our time slot, which was a good Thursday night, then people started to watch it, and it made an enormous difference. It really did. It's a joy to be a part of that show.
We're going to show you a good time next couple of days, Jim. Show tomorrow night, you'll be introducing the audience, and then Sunday will just be a great, big, fun time for everyone, and I know a lot of people want to get out and take a look at you.
I'll tell you, Stephen Bochco calls our show an equal opportunity offender, so...
It's an apt description. Excuse me a second. George will be here in a minute. I don't know where he is. James MacArthur of Hawaii 5-0, and who has just completed a thing for the Disney cable thing. When does that start, James?
That's coming out soon. It's the new Disney cable network, and we're doing a bunch of shows on that. And it is starting this month, and it'll be on soon.
I understand you and George go back a long time. Can you tell us about that?
Well, yeah, about 20 years ago, George moved to Tarzana, California, where I was living at the time, and we started playing tennis together, and I've been whooping George ever since.
Okay. Is that a challenge?
Well, wherever George is, I'm ready, George.
Okay. David Huddleston, go to work over there and talk to these guys.
Hi, boys. Hi, everybody. On my right, the great Roger Maris, New York Yankees. All right. And on his right, Gordy Tapp, hee-haw.
Another heavy hitter.
Yes. Say hi,
Murray
Roger.
just joined us.
Hi. Now, when you come out to see the kids and us, Roger and Gordy and Jim and all of us will sign autographs for you and say hello. And tomorrow night at the Big Star Show, of course, that's the greatest. So you must come out and have a good time. Right, Rod?
Those are my sentiments, Dave.
He's a terrific interview. Here, Gordy.
I'm not going to talk to Roger. The guy, if you look at the muscle on him, but this muscle's getting pretty good, too. That's from living in Gainesville, isn't it, Rod?
No,
You're going to get a commercial in here. But we got a commercial, too, because like David said, with the great show tomorrow night, and they haven't said anything about canceling the parade, and we're all going to be in it. So if you can come out along the way, we'd love to see you.
Starts at 10:30. 10:30
tomorrow.
Yeah.
We all know what we're here for. We're here to help the Alabama Olympics, and that's what it's all about. So you give, and we'll all have a good time together.
All right, I want to talk to Fred McMurray, who joined us here on the left. Is June, did June Haver come with you, Fred?
Yeah, June's over there holding my coat. I don't know.
Well, can she come over and sit down with us? Oh.
She's kind of camera shy.
We'll make a seat for her a minute. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. We arrived finally. Got up at 5 o'clock this morning, and here we are.
Is it raining like this in California?
Yeah, we've had some rain.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I hope we don't get rained out like we did last year. Although I won a prize last year.
You did?
We didn't play, but they drew my name out of a hat or something.
Well,
that's about the only way I win, you know.
Well, of course, this is no golf tournament anyway. This is
not really, is it? No, that's right.
Well, it's great to have you, sir.
Well, thank you, Phil.
And I hope June can come over and sit with, because I know a lot of people want to see her. You're going to be in the parade tomorrow morning.
Oh, sure.
And then the Great Stars show tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
I'll be there. I'm not performing, but I'll be there to watch it.
Well, it's great. How's your golf game?
Oh, I'm sorry you brought that up. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. But as you say, we're not really here.
Luke King of the PGA has brought in 4 sectional pros to tune everybody's golf game up tomorrow afternoon, so you will start out smooth and sweet.
Good.
It's great to see you, sir.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Phil.
Who is with us over here? Mr. Jed Allen. You have a microphone there.
I do. Phil, how are you?
Fine. Good to see you again, sir.
Good. Good to be back.
Where's your running mate from Days of Our Lives?
He'll be in tomorrow night. He's working today. I got off today. He didn't know about it until the last minute.
Gallison, Dr.
The only reason I came here is to get even with George.
Why is that?
I know him 20 years, too. We did a Broadway show together, 1961. But he also dropped the fly ball in center field, cost me a no-hitter in a Broadway show league.
Oh,
see, George was never an athlete. He thinks everybody thinks he's an athlete.
Yes. Well, he said he was second team, but as his career took off, he became an All-American.
Yes, he was, actually. He's All-American.
You,
I'm terrific. I am so glad to be here. I cannot tell you.
How do you get away from, I thought shooting on the show went on all the time.
It does, but I don't work every day. They work about, depending on your storyline. If you have a heavy story, you'll work 3 or 4 or 5 days a week. Normally, it averages out to your guarantee. In my case, it's about 3 shows a week.
I see.
And it's kind of an easy deal. And I look forward to this, and I booked out for this. In other words, I asked out for this about a month ago.
Are you responsible for bringing Joe along?
No, I suggested. They found out about Joe, and I told Joe he should come because he won't know what a reception is until he comes to Montgomery. And it's really true. I mean, the reception here is far beyond any other place that we normally go to.
You'll be in the parade tomorrow morning?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Are you going to play tennis this year?
No. I'm going to kick around with them, but I'm not.
Was issuing a challenge or two here.
Well, let him challenge George. He's not going to challenge me.
Okay, we'll be back in just a minute to talk to some more of these people right after this. Thank you.
This is an ordinary Toyota price sticker, but it's a sticker you can deal down on right now. Deal down to your lowest price because Toyota dealers want to deal down. Now is the time to take delivery of Toyota's outstanding quality. You can get bigger savings and lower prices, especially on brand new Toyota trucks. Get a deal down price and save hundreds and hundreds of dollars on Toyota sport trucks, long beds, diesels, and rugged 4x4s. If you've had it up to here with high prices, deal down now at your Toyota dealer.
When you've got chicken on your mind, there's a place with more for you. It's Ron's Crispy Fried Chicken. It's big and tasty too. You'll love our chicken. It's flavored to the bone. Ron's the place for a family meal. Bigger pieces and a better deal. At Ron's Crispy Fried Chicken, we'll keep our promise true. At Ron's we've got more. At Ron's we've got more for you.
Ever notice how things break down after the warranty expires? But if your transmission ever breaks down, you can get a warranty that lasts as long as you own your car. AMCO's car ownership warranty. It even includes free annual checkups. Wouldn't it be nice if every warranty was this way? AMCO. Why go anywhere else?
AMCO in Montgomery on Bell Street near I-65. Across the Atlanta Highway from Eastdale Mall and on Citizens Parkway in Selma. AMCO.
All right, everybody out. Who got the 3D theater meal?
I did.
Bought it. Good choice. Along with your Hardee's burger, fries, and drink, you get a 3D adventure show starring one of us. I think you know everybody here?
Sure.
We'll each be starring in our own 3D adventure. Be sure you collect all 6 at Hardee's.
I will.
Okay, ready, boys? Put in the action strip. Look through the viewer. It's showtime.
Uncle Runner, can I watch?
Just a second. 3D theater meals at Hardee's.
This continues, and George Lindsay is here. Hello, George.
Yes, and all my friends from Hollywood are here.
Yeah.
Bo and Kyle and Ernie, and it's like home now. I'm not scared anymore, Bo. You know, I was in Vegas performing recently, and Bo was doing a picture out there. He's done 8 million pictures. From being my assistant at Wally's service station, you certainly have had a great career, Hopkins.
Oh, well, it's going downhill now, George, and everybody knows I know you.
But he called me. He was real sick, and he called me, and he said, I can't come down and see you. I miss you sick. I said, Bo, I'm sick, too. I can't.
Did. He sounded worse than I did.
What's the name of that picture you did?
Called Ghost Dancing for ABC.
When's it going to be out?
I think about the third week in May.
Incidentally, since these are motion picture stars and I'm country, I just got an offer. Dickie Attenberry called me, and they want to do a picture called Goober and Gandhi. And but Ben Kingsley wants to wear the cap. You know, I'm not easy, Hopkins.
Let me tell you something. To hawk some tickets. We made a call late this afternoon, and there are only 500 tickets left.
500 tickets left, and if we sell 500 tickets tomorrow, the box office opens at 8:30. Up till showtime, we will have a sellout.
I think we can do that tomorrow.
I think.
Yeah.
We better do it because it's for a great cause.
You're right.
And folks out there, 500 more seats to go, and then it's a pushover, I tell you. And if we can do it, it's thanks to you, and it helps those wonderful children. Please, let's get out there, huh? It's good cause. It's a good cause.
Ernie just made a movie, just finished a motion picture. What's the name of it?
I forget. Oh, it's called Masquerade with Rod Taylor. Then I got another one coming out called Blood Feud, I think, with Carter Smith and Bobby Blake. Yeah, Bobby Blake. I played J. Edgar Hoover.
Borgnine said he told Mickey Rooney at the Academy Awards, he said, Mick, I already got mine. But what's some other stuff you've been doing?
Well, I just I finished a picture called Sweet 16 that I wouldn't want anybody to pay to go see, but it was a lot of fun to do.
What did he say?
No, I was thinking if you and I did another movie together, because I did my first picture with Ernie, I thought we'd do a remake of The Wild Bunch.
The Wild Bunch, one of the greatest.
You play Crazy Lee now, so he's
one
on
of the best, one of the meanest caricatures of an actor in that picture it's ever been.
You know what he does? He repeats all my lines, all 15 of them.
I'm no good teacher when I see one.
Hey, remember, we got Kyle Road here.
I'm sorry, Kyle. You know.
Kyle, tell us about your last picture.
We love it.
Actually, I'd like to talk about my next picture. I've been signed to do the life of George Lindsay, and I'm taking diction lessons right now, in the process right now. I'm looking forward to it. Incidentally, while we have the opportunity, I want to tell the people out there, if the figure is correct, 500 tickets left. Please take your time, come out and join us. We'd love to see you, and I think you'll have a great time at the golf course, and you'll have a great time at your Star Night. And speaking of that, who's going to be on Star Night besides you and Sappo?
Well, I'm going to MC, and Phil, you looking for a break?
No, I was looking for Grandpa Jones.
The Oak Ridge Boys, Skiles and Henderson, Roy Clark, and the Auburn Singers, and they're stronger than a garlic milkshake.
They certainly are.
Listen, you reckon they got any bears loose around in here? I've never seen so many trees in all my life in a hotel lobby. I don't think I can ever find that ice cream bar anymore either.
Everybody
It's
who
over
stays
there.
here gets a weed eater.
Things have really changed. Where's Grandpa?
Here comes Robert Donner.
Robert Donner.
Come on in here, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. Listen, I'll see you guys later. Come on. Come on.
He has one of the most memorable shots on one of the post-game shows that we did of this tournament when it was so cold. You remember that year?
I'm always cold.
You were
in
really
Montgomery.
cold that day.
At least I'm not wet. I'm not going to be wet in Montgomery.
That's right. We're going to get the rain out of the way tomorrow.
That's right. No, the rain goes tonight. Tomorrow is beautiful and sunshine. What time is the parade, George?
10:30.
10:30 parade, and where does it start? At Eastdale Mall? Well, George, you've got all the answers.
The ladies' tennis tournament.
And the ladies' tennis tournament?
Jed Allen will be out there.
And Jed Allen will be from Days of Our Lives at the tennis tournament. And Joe Gallison.
If he makes it in, yeah, he's coming in tomorrow.
And Grandpa Jones is playing tennis this year.
Jim MacArthur is going to play tennis with the ladies.
General MacArthur's going to play tennis?
Jim MacArthur.
How did you ever get him to come to your tournament? He doesn't go anywhere these days.
I just said book him, Dano.
Keep it down, Bo. We're trying to keep this thing.
I want to.
Grandpa Jones.
Grandpa Jones came here last year and went fishing. I wish you would tell us a fish story, Grandpa.
Well,
I'll tell you. I just caught so many I don't know what to do. And the one that I caught, you know him, that fella there. He said I stole the show here with it.
By catching an 8.5-pound bass, I think you did.
Let's don't get it. That it is just 8 1/4.
Grandpa, do you know these people? Bo Hopkins,
Otto Kruger. Yes, I know him.
Bob Donner.
How you doing?
Will Chamberlain.
I know the flower of the flock.
Hey, how you doing? Good. That's it. We were on. Oh, there it is. Hello. Boy, what time does the vines come in? I thought we had Hollywood and Vine. Brum-bum. Hey, listen, really. Now, come on in. Come on in. Sure. You're prettier than George.
It's Tova Borgnine. Sit down, Tova.
You sit on my lap,
Billy, you sit. Tova, we got a whole bunch of stars here.
Yeah.
And
I can see them all.
since you're so pretty and have the most famous cosmetic line in America,
I love you, George.
called Tova-9,
That's right.
we thought maybe you'd like to say something about it while you're
Well,
here.
number one, I'd like to say to everybody here who hasn't bought their tickets for tomorrow night, they better get out there and do it, right?
Right?
That's number one. Because all the kids, George's kids and all of our kids, need your support. And we want you to be there. And Sunday, I know we're going to be out on the course and we're going to be rooting for everybody, right?
This is your 6th year here?
6th year.
Been coming 6 years, come all the way. She's got a big business, and to take 5 days away from her business to come down and help our kids is just wonderful. But the Borgnines are a great part of our tournament. And we
Thank you, George, very much. Thank you.
You must use your own product. You're prettier than ever. You know Grandpa Jones and Phil Snow and Bailey and Bob. So we're awfully glad you're here, Tove.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And after you leave, I know everybody's going out and buy Tova-9.
Oh, thank you, George. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
See you later.
Bye-bye, huh?
Well, let's take a break and come back. What do you say?
All right.
You were always on my mind.
Catch FM 106 for cash. During April, if you're the first to catch FM 106, playing more than 7 minutes of commercials per hour, you win a bucket full of cash. 24 hours a day, Monday through Sunday. Listen and call FM 106 for cash. Turn right and stay right to FM 106 for more details. Be the first to catch FM 106 or cash.
Come on in. Discover the one place where good taste comes through. In hot dogs, hamburgers, barbecue and chicken. In French fries and onion rings. Handle your hungries the cool way with DQs, parfaits, and sundaes. Come discover the one place, the fun place. Dairy Queen.
It's really good. When you come to Dairy Queen, we treat you right.
Pardon me, ma'am.
What are you doing?
Towel's not clean.
Yes, it is.
Smell it.
I think it's clean.
How can you tell if a brown towel is clean?
You can tell with clean-smelling Gain. It not only gets out tough dirt you do see, it also gets out smelly dirt you don't see.
Towel, mister?
Smell for yourself.
That's a clean brown towel.
Gain, because when it comes to clean, sometimes you can see better with your nose than with your eyes.
Now through Tuesday, you'll be smart to shop Piggly Wiggly. They've put super down prices on these outstanding national brands.
Castleberry Brunswick Stew is a quick, delicious way to serve your family a nutritious meal. The 24-ounce can is a low 89 cents. Top off those special sandwiches with Blue Plate Real Mayonnaise. The 32-ounce jar, only 99 cents. And just look at this value. Buy the 30-count package of strong, hefty trash bags at the low price of $1.99. You'll get 6 extra bags free.
At Piggly Wiggly.
The Lindsay Weekend Begins is the program, a preview of the 12th. This is the 12th one of these things, the 12th George Lindsay Celebrity Weekend. You believe that?
Yeah, and I want to say something. Billy, flying all the way from California, and my friend, who I think is the funniest man in the world right there. I love working with him. Is finer than having a borrowed mule.
I want to tell you, he's wilder than a can of kraut.
Paul comes down here. He don't play golf, but he comes down here, lets everybody see him. He signs autographs, all for these children. And I think this here is a great friend of our tournament, Claude Curly Putman from Putman Mountain, Alabama. And hey, Curly,
Hey, sit here.
let me get over here. I wrote a song and I couldn't quite finish it, and I took it to him about 3 or 4 months ago, and he helped me finish it. And I'm going to sing it for the first time tomorrow night with the Auburn Singers on the show. Now, of course, you know Curly wrote the Green Green Grass and Homie, Stop Loving Her Today, My Elusive Dream. I'd rather have an acre in Arab than all of New York City. And
I want to tell the line or two I wrote. You want to tell the line or two I wrote about passing cat head biscuits?
Yeah, well, there's a couple of lines in the song called Pass Them Cat Head Biscuits, Please, and Give Me More Collard Greens.
That's me. That's my line.
And the song is called Put Some South in Your Mouth. So I'm going to do that for the very first time in public tomorrow night. And no, and Claude Curly Putman, our tournament's dear friend, helped me write it. And we all appreciate you, Curly, for coming. We appreciate Billy. We appreciate Grandpa. But most of all, we appreciate all of you for helping our children.
Okay, let's go to the schedule one more time. The ladies tennis tournament going on at Arrowhead starts at 8:30 tomorrow morning. The parade at 10:30 at Eastdale. The big show tomorrow night. There are about 500 $15 tickets left. You can get them at the Civic Center box office tomorrow. And then we haven't talked much about the big celebrity golf tournament on Sunday. It begins at 10:30, but you can come. It's going to be there all day, I assure you. And you can come.
And all
in
these
the
stars
afternoon,
will be there.
And all the stars will be there playing. It's $3.50 and $1.75. You can get those tickets at the gate. George, it's great to have you back.
I'll see you at Eastdale Mall. I'll see you at the ladies tennis tournament. I'll see you at the show tomorrow night, and I'll see you at Arrowhead. And I just want to say to all of you, God bless you.
The George Lindsay Weekend Begins has been a WSFA TV production. Join George and many of his show business friends for the annual Eastdale Mall Parade tomorrow morning at 10:30. Tickets remain for the Great Star Show tomorrow night at the Civic Center. Tickets at the gate for the Celebrity Golf Tournament at the Arrowhead Country Club Sunday.
Introducing Hawaiian Punch in the new Punch Box. Now going Hawaiian is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
After a tough match, or even a not-so-tough match, you probably think I use a deodorant soap. Wrong. I made the break from deodorant soaps way back. A clean break with Ivory. Look, Ivory's a basic, natural soap to give you an honest clean. See, Ivory doesn't mix up clean with deodorants or heavy perfumes. They don't get you clean. Ivory's made to do one thing, get me as clean as I can be. That's an honest clean.
Make a clean break with Ivory. No soap can get you cleaner, no matter how hard you try.
Japan and France don't have the only 200-mile-an-hour trains in the world. There'll be one in Alabama on May 1st. The Talladega Express in the Winston 500. American ingenuity, the skill and courage of NASCAR's top drivers, and the fastest speedway on earth combined to give the nation its only 200-mile-an-hour train at Talladega, USA. But this is only part of the thrills and excitement of racing at Talladega. Plan now to be there on May 1st.
WSFA Television, Montgomery.